Welcome in, welcome in. All right, guys, if you were watching the stream yesterday, we covered a simple coin here called Bitcoin Dogs. And like I told you yesterday, do not be liquidity. Okay, we did a little research, found out there was, millions, hundreds of millions of tokens that were sold out. And this is a understanding of how to not get played, or the worst thing that you can do, which is become liquidity, right? So that's the entire thing here, is to understand that you're not liquidity, right? So there's 100 different ways to understand that, but we're going to dig into this. So first and foremost, welcome in, welcome in. And just so everyone knows, everything here is just educational purposes. Anything that you're doing, you need to do your own research, etc., etc. But we did a video on these things, and before you move forward, any decisions you make, none of this is financial advice. This is just educational purposes so that you understand where you're at. So we did a video here. You probably got a bunch of influencers talking to you about this particular project here and telling you the other day that the launch was coming and, get ready and etc., etc. And I told you the very first thing to understand on how to trade meme coins is understand that they will always go down. And you can only buy in a section called the degen zone. If you don't know what the degen zone is, then you need to understand there is a Telegram, there is a Discord, there's a bunch of places that you can go, and the best part, it's right on TikTok. It's at VC Crypto Nation Live, VC Crypto Nation Live, and there's a little link tree right here. And when you click that on there, there's going to take you to a Telegram, Discord, and emails that you can call, and it's called the degen zone, right? And this is a way of trading meme coins that I designed 5 years ago for the new space, the new, the trends, and how to make money in meme coins every time. You cannot be liquidity. Okay, so let's go through this project. Yesterday I told you, do your research, right? You can claim your Doge, your tokens or whatever. First things first, they had a YouTube video. Now you can see here the YouTube video did like 3.7 thousand views, 819. So didn't move that much, but they do a lot of marketing. And then they have their site here where they got it's crazy because they got 80,000 followers. So this is a big project. There's a lot going on there. They are now live on exchanges. They are on Gate.io, MEXC, Unisat. Unisat is because this is a Bitcoin, first coin on Bitcoin, and ICO on Bitcoin, NFTs on Bitcoin. So it's an interesting project because the evolution of what's happening. And remember, everything here is education. Just do your research. But I wanted to show you what I was telling you yesterday, is that when people are telling you that all these new things are coming, what you have to wait is for a degen zone, right? And what I mean by that is anytime there's a pre-sale where you can claim your tokens, etc., etc. You can see here we can claim tokens here. And claiming tokens and all that means that at the end of the day, there's a bunch of people that bought these tokens before you. So on a pre-sale, you're already going to get dumped on. And basically, it doesn't matter if it's a pre-sale, whatever, they're always going to dump on you. The project will dump on you. So let's go take a look at the chart. And here you go. So you can see the O-Dog chart. This is on MEXC. And look at this initiation. This is where they put all the tokens. So what they're doing here is putting all the money on the exchange, put all the tokens in there, and then the project dumps and takes all that. They sell the rest of their tokens out. And what they're doing right there is they're collecting all that money that they're going to use for their team, their marketing, and all that other stuff, right? So they dump first to make sure that they collect the bulk of that money, right? So that's about half of that, right? So if we go back to their website, we could assume here that they raised $13 million. So they took about at least $7 million, so we'll say $3.5 million for the team, okay? That's how you make a lot of money, right? Now, this is where we have to start looking at these developments. Like, if you really want to understand how to make money here, send me an email, because I have a full informational packet on how to do well here. So the very first thing is you don't want to be caught in FOMO, right? And this is that first section where people see this FOMO and they're getting dumped on by the project the entire time. So they're getting picked up and the project is dumping on them. And then people who got their tokens, claimed their tokens, started dumping their tokens, right? Because just so you understand, It's currently at 4 cents, but this project, even when I got in, I was paying this right here, just so you understand, this gave me a 4x on my money, right? Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because I buy pre-sales, right? So this did a 4x on my money. Dumping on there, taking a percentage of the money, you have to do because that's your initial investment. So now I have house money. But when you're buying a token, you let that happen, let the early investors get out. Then you see the people start to buy it up, and it dwindles down, and now it's sitting at a 4 cent mark, right? Which is still a double for me. So I'm still 150% up. So I've doubled 150%. So I almost have a 2x on this, right? So even after taking profits. But what I want to show you here is what's called a degen zone, right? Hasn't quite got itself together, but what you're focusing on is what's called a resistance line, right? Not a support line, but where the resistance starts to become normal, right? So far right now, we can see that there's a resistance line here at about 5 cents, right? See the 5 cents mark in this area here? So this is the resistance line. So there's a resistance line at about 4.5 cents, which means that the money's going to be made in this little section here, and then once it settles down and pulls down even further, that is a degen zone, right? And that's where I'm going to put most of my investment and then take advantage of the real gains of reaching half of what the initial was, because you got to remember they're taking this money. So expecting it to go up here to about 7 cents, right? Half of the 12 cents, 6.5, 7, and that'll be a target for me to get. Now the reason why that's important is because that right there is going to give you a section where if you can get this again at, like, let's say the bottom here is 3.5 cents, let's say 3 cents, and you get up to 7, that's only a 1x. So in this particular zone, is it worth you putting money into something that only does a 1x, right? I don't know. Doesn't seem that viable right now. You definitely want to take a look. But if you want to learn more about this, just understand, like the other day I told you, do not get suckered into buy right in this section here on the pre-sale drop, because you are liquidity. If you bought up here because of an influencer, if you bought here because of an influencer, then you are a terrible investor, and you need to learn how to actually make money. Because right now, this coin has to do a double for you to break even. Well, meaning it has to double its spot from its base for you to even be even. And then you need it to double from there for you to double your money, which literally the odds against that have doubled against you. Because if you would have bought down here, you'd only have to go where you originally bought to double your money. Now you need to go there and there to double your money. You're a bad investor. And if that's you, you need to hop in the Telegram. You need to get in the Discord. Ask me how to stop being the worst investor in crypto. I just wanted to show you guys. I told you the other day, do not buy into this when this coin dropped. You do not want to be liquidity. You don't want to be dumped on. If you didn't listen to what I told you to do, and you just went out there and you didn't do any research on what I was explaining, and you just bought because some other influencer that has over 1 million followers was telling you that they're buying, or 100,000 followers or whatever, you have become liquidity, and now you're stuck holding the bag. Right? You either lost half your money, or you're going to be holding this bag for a while before you even break even, and then you're going to be in a Telegram or a Discord Telegram going, yeah, buy, and you become basically a puppeteer. Other than that, I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to understand that. If you want to go look into a project that might be worth looking into, then you could go and take a look at this project and take a gander at their project and their things and do your research, right? This is all educational purposes. This does have a lot of cool features in it. It's kind of interesting, and this is something that you want to watch because it's the first ICO on Bitcoin. But more importantly, if you're not familiar with all these things on how to get Bitcoin tokens and where to go, etc., or if you've never been in a situation where you've been to Unisat, this is where Bitcoin ordinals are, and you can see here that they're already selling their O-Dogs for a lot. They're asking 7 cents on their O-Dogs. This guy's asking 9 cents per O-Dog. So people are actually overpaying. If they don't understand, they can just go to MEXC and buy it. They're buying it on this website. They're actually paying the double fee. So these guys are asking for the 9 cents. So if you bought it here, you're literally already down 2/3 of your money. So make sure you understand what you're doing. Get some help out there, ask some questions. But this is why you have to be educated in crypto. Don't forget to follow the page. I'm going to be dropping the most knowledge you ever got. This will be the most educational space that you have. TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. These will be the channels that you want to follow because you'll actually learn. Other than that, good luck. God bless. And remember, I'm a guy who bought on the pre-sale, and I told you not to buy when they dropped the token. So I didn't want you to be my liquidity. Wake up, man. I care about you. Good luck. God bless. Have a great day. Follow if you haven't already. First and foremost, welcome in, welcome in. And just so everyone knows, everything here is just educational purposes. Anything that you're doing, you need to be your own. Sometimes it takes welcome in, welcome in. Apart. And just so everyone knows, everything here is just educational purposes. Sometimes first and foremost. All right, guys. So while everything's being posted, everything's out there. I was just doing a little research right there, and the thing that I was thinking about here was all you guys out there that are watching here. Um, I was just looking at these satoshis, and it's kind of it's amazing that you could go if you're uneducated in crypto, you can go over here and buy your O dogs for 4 cents. But you know how many people get stuck in a wallet like they were stuck in Coinbase's wallet and they couldn't buy anything that was on a Trust wallet or a MetaMask, and now you got this Unisat wallets, right? And these Unisat wallets are set up to where you're just, I mean, they're selling at 7 cents, right? Some of these guys are selling at 9 cents. This guy wants 10 cents, right? So it's an interesting scenario here that, you're in a market. Now, there's not too many people here. I mean, I could actually look at this guy, 13 cents. Say 100,000. He wants 170 Satoshis. This guy wants 170 sats. All right, so there's all different prices here. Same token, 100,000, 170 sats, 100,000, 130 sats, 100,000, 185 sats. So there's different satoshis and different things in here. But I was just like, it's amazing what crypto is because it has a market that you can understand that you can pick anything that you want. So that's kind of where we're at. So just understand that anytime that you get into a project, right, you want to make sure a project has a good following. This is huge. All right, you go do your research on the project as far as what it does. They have a lot of resale there. They got about $3.5, maybe $4 million in marketing that they can use. So that's a good idea. The NFTs are going to be, rolling out there. So there's a big possibility of this coin actually, getting back to its, somewhere in this area here. But I would first of all, like, always make sure. Let me take a look real quick at what I don't understand is. I want to go to Coin Market Cap. I got to pull up a contract real quick here, and I just want to see if there's any additional information here. Oh, dog. And what I'm looking for here, all right, so no O dog, nothing there, nothing there. Okay, so I'm going to back over here, and what I want is, I got to grab the address for this. So let's figure this out. So if I go over here, let's say that I want to, there's a dog verse, 10 ordinals. Okay, part of Bitcoin halving, yada yada. Okay, where's the? Okay, here's the ticker ODOG. Total supply 900 million. 90% of the tokens are up for grabs. Get your piece of there. The token sale only lasts 30 days. Price is climbing every 3 days. Snag them quick for the best deal. 90% of the tokens are up for grabs. So 900 million dogs, 900 million tokens. Right. So I guess what they're saying, the supply is 900 million. So they're saying 90%. So it sounds like there's only 10% of the tokens not being listed, right? So that's what we have to see here. How can I buy? How do I claim my tokens? Do you have customer service? Right. So they have all these questions here. Okay. So let's go back over here and understand what I'm trying to find is, just looking at the token supply, right? Because the most important thing is you don't want to be getting dumped on when the token supply is in half or whatever. You want to make sure that the token supply is out there. So buy ODOG, right? So buy on here. So if you have MEXC, you could buy there, send it to your wallet. When you send it to your wallet, you can get the address to the token, and that's really what I want to see. So I'm gonna do a little research here because I have to claim my tokens. Once I claim my tokens, I should be able to get the address for the token, and then once I have the address of the token, you can use wallet. You can use this. I didn't realize you could use a Phantom wallet there, but we'll check that out as well to see if we can use a Phantom wallet. But what I'm looking for is the address to the token, and I'm going to do a little more research because I want to see the circulating supply. Let me go over to DEX Tools to see if, I don't even know if DEX Tools is actually at the level where they're currently holding Bitcoin tokens, right? So they have BChain, Solana, Polygon, Base, Avalanche. Let's see if they have Satoshis in here. Now, I bet you didn't know there were so many chains out there, huh? You're probably like, dude. There's crypto everywhere, guys. Crypto everywhere. There's BitRock, Aurora, Metas. There's Filecoins Network, Medrani, Nova. So there's all this opportunity here to make money. Near Protocols Network. Tron is hot right now. This is hot because it's going on there. Okay, so I'm gonna type in the address here just to see if we can find ODOG. That's not it. That's not it. Another one that I want to look at here is CoinGecko. Right. Sometimes CoinGecko will have a coin on it a lot faster than most places. And we're just gonna look up ODOG. Ordinal ODOG. Here it is. And what we're looking to get here is the information from there. Okay, so Ordinal dog, ODOG. Right. That doesn't seem right there. That's a total different supply. So that's not it. Yeah, so once we have the address, and then we can go in there and take a look as far as like contract wise and all that stuff. We can figure out, total supply, but it's saying that 90% of the supply was up for grabs. So Gate.io, Uniswap, Unisat. So once I download my tokens will have an address to, what they are, and then I can do a little more research in there. But remember, guys, as always, I was a pre-sale holder. I was telling you not to buy the pre-sale. The reason why is because I don't need to make money off you as a liquidity. I can educate you to be a buyer like me. I bought in here, I did a 4x, I sold, and now we have tokens in this level here, which is going to allow us to continue to expand and then get where we need to go. So we're looking at a nice little degen zone down here in this little area here. around 3 cents, and that's going to be our target, is going to be the 6 cents area, which means you can double up from here and then sell, get the pullback, buy again, and get a couple 4 or 5 double ups in here, and then allow you to have a huge bag inside this project. And then once that huge bag's in there, so you got to make money inside this section here. So if you can do 3 or 4 double ups in this area and then pound it down to where you're down in here, like when the next time it pulls back, then at that point what you're actually doing is compounding your money. So your investment becomes risk-free because you've got all your money back. You've done a double up, a second double up, a third double up, and then you're able to invest your original amount. So if you're doing 5,000 here, you make 5,000, sell, make another 5, sell, make another 5. You're up 15 grand. 5,000, 10,000 in your pocket. You double. You have a 2x on your money. 5,000 in this section here, and then when it hits all times high, it gives you another 3x, and that 5,000 becomes 15, and at the end of the day you made 25 grand off of $5,000, and that is how you master being that. If you want to learn that, guys, make sure you hit me up. Don't forget to check out the link tree. The link tree is very easy to go to. I'll show you on side, and don't go over to TikTok because I post a lot of videos over there. If you have TikTok, don't forget to follow. But my link tree is linktree.
Yo, what's up, bro? Hey, man.
/VC Crypto Nation. So make sure you jump in there, get yourself set up on there. Linktree is linktr.ee / right? Pretty cool, right? I love how they do that. But this is where you're going to learn how to make all the money that you need to make in meme coins, and to make sure that, unlike everyone else who's telling you to buy because they make you liquidity, I'm telling you not to buy until you get into the degen zone. If you want to know what the degen zone is, you need to also hop over into my Telegram. I just launched this Telegram the other day. It's called Degen Corps, because I'm going to build an army of people to understand how to actually make money in meme coins. Other than that, good luck, God bless, guys. Have a great day, and remember, information is key in this. Do not be liquidity, be the investor. Okay? Say some prayers, do what you need to do, hug your family. Everything's great. Crypto's just a hobby. This is where you make your money. Life is more important.